known as Roswell, coming at you guys from Oklahoma City in the United States of America. My musical journey started around 4 years ago, my freshman year of high school, when my dad took me on a trip to Senegal just to experience my roots. It definitely drastically changed my life and my perspective on life, especially when I met my Uncle Birahim, who had inspired me to pursue music quite seriously and motivated me, telling me that I had the potential to do great things with what I have. So I came back from the trip and I started producing music on an iPad. Wasn't very good in the beginning, but over time as I started to, get a hold of what I was doing, started with the iPad and upgraded to a Mac, and eventually, with this whole setup now, producing tracks that people can actually sit down and enjoy. I produce a lot of my tracks right here on the keyboard or beat pad. Backing vocals normally done by my little sisters. They're twins, Kalila and Zaina, age 12. Almost every track on my album Suburbia is going to have a fragment of their voice in it somewhere. They're very insanely talented for their age. My genre of music kind of ranges from multiple different genres. It's more of an alternative rap / alternative pop with a little bit of a rock influence. I can't necessarily put myself in a box because every song is very, very different. Always hopping around and touching along the spectrum of different genres just to keep people entertained and not feeling like they're listening to one artist, but they're listening to multiple that can do more than just one thing. And so that's exactly what my album Suburbia is. It's just a roller coaster of different emotions and different sounds that aren't always, organic or natural sounds. There's a lot of them within the songs, but I like to keep, a bit of a mystification within. The album Suburbia was originally named The Pandemonium at one point. It was a project that I've been working on almost since we moved here in late 2016. I had quite a few songs done, but I kind of decided I wasn't going in the right direction, I wasn't going in the direction I needed to go, so I scrapped that project completely. Pandemonium came back like a year later with I Know, which is a video that aired in Senegal recently. And so it was just more of I had to erase everything I did before and actually create something that was tangible and actually made sense to me and would make sense to other people, whether it was interpreted the way I wanted it to be interpreted or whether they interpreted it in their own way. I think that's the beautiful thing about this music, and that's the beautiful thing about the poetry within it, is that you can take it however you want it. A sad song could be a sad song to you, but it could be a happy song to somebody else just based off of the perception. Song count for Suburbia is 13 songs. Runtime's around 47 minutes. In the future, as far as working with Senegalese artists, I'd really love to work with Uncle Birahim from Medina, definitely Akon, definitely Kadaferi, Kadudi, Udeo Bubes. So I have a list of people I definitely want to work with in the future. I feel like there's a lot of components in like the traditional Senegalese and West African music in general that is really appealing to me. I feel like if I could bridge it with my genre of music, it can be something completely different and explosive with musical flavor. So I really, I have high hopes for what the future could hold, as far as where the music can go and how the music can influence people and how it can make people feel. Because in the end of the day, that's kind of what it's all about, what you can do to influence those emotions.